ain't real wild into it. I think I was buying me a piece or something. And I just want to try something new. And I seen him with his family, and I asked him, hey, man, what you doing? And I wasn't expecting the answer that I got from him. And when he said that he was, doing youth ministry and, trying to get back, trying to get motivational speakers, it was another spin on his life. And it is my great honor and to present Mr. John Wood.
Good evening, everybody. Before we get started, it's a blessing to be here. The smile on my face is not going to leave, so I'm not crazy, I'm just excited. All right? You guys do me a favor. For all the wrestlers, for all the parents, for all the siblings, for everybody here that had anything to do with the coaches, everybody give yourself a hand, because this is not possible without you. Give yourself a hand. I really appreciate it. Now, I want to start off with something different. I want you to follow me. I'm going to pause because I want everybody to take a look at what I'm holding right now. I don't care who does it. Somebody just shout out what is on the sheet of paper. Nothing. Is that the consensus in the room? There's nothing on the sheet of paper? All right, I want you to remember that. The reason I took out that sheet of paper is because I want you to know that nothing is what you are entitled to in life. Nothing is what you are entitled to in life. And when I talk about entitlement, if you have a spirit of entitlement, you will then develop a spirit of contentment. You will develop a spirit of laziness. You will develop a spirit of weakness because in your mind, you think somebody owes you something. You think somebody has to give you something because of who you are, or where you're from, or who your parents are. You're not entitled to anything in life. Let me tell you a story. I wasn't even entitled to a father growing up. So I don't take anything in life for granted. I was a single child. My mother raised me on her own. My father had 5 children by 5 different women. I was not entitled to a father in the house. I wasn't entitled to a role model like that. But as I got older, I found out that coaches, uncles, older guys that took care of me in the neighborhood, they saw something in me, and they saw inside of me, and that spirit of entitlement was never present. I used to walk these halls. I actually graduated from Shaw High School in 2000, 16 years ago. I just sit back and I'm like, wow. And I'm telling you this story not to brag or not to try to impress you, but to impress upon you what the spirit of entitlement can do. Since my freshman year, varsity athlete, football and baseball, ended up graduating on the football team, all city first team, all area first team, all state honorable mention, the 5 top linebackers in the state of Georgia. The reason I'm telling you this story is because I graduated from Auburn University. And when I got recruited by Auburn University, Coach Hugh, I'll never forget, came to see me every week. Every week. So in my mind, hey, I'm getting down. Like, they come to see me every week. I'm good. Now, my work ethic was never a problem. And I was a humble kid. Coach Flowers didn't play it. You weren't humble, you ran, you didn't get what you were supposed to get in terms of growing in this program. But when I got to Auburn, I got a sour taste for my life. I said, hold on, you can't see me every week. And now I'm just, quote unquote, some scrub on this college football team. Do you not know what I did in high school? See, what I didn't realize is that regardless of what was done in high school, I now had my opportunity in college to make it happen. See, I had a spirit of entitlement for a short moment in my life, and then it made me angry. Because I thought I was entitled to something. Do you not know who I was? Do you not know what I accomplished? What I should have been asking myself, John, do you know what you're going to accomplish? So I want to tell you right now, at any point in time, if you feel that spirit of entitlement, I want you to fall back and say, I'm entitled to nothing in this world. I have a choice whether or not I'm going to be strong. I have a choice of whether or not I'm going to be powerful. And I want you to go after whatever dream that you have. And in order to go after your dreams, you have to be ready. You have to be ready for any opportunity that presents itself. Not only do you have to be ready for the opportunity, you have to be ready for it before it happens. You have to be ready for your opportunity in life before it happens. I want to go to scripture. Everybody heard of the story of David and Goliath? Raise your hand if you've heard of the story of David and Goliath. All right, great. Everybody knows that David slayed the 9'9" giant. I probably need David because I'm about 5'7". Okay, so I'm not talking vertically challenged like I like to say. So David slayed Goliath. But you know what a lot of people don't realize? A lot of people don't realize that that opportunity wasn't just there for David. David was prepared to slay Goliath way before he even met Goliath. See, David was the youngest of 8 sons, with a father by the name of Jesse. And all David could do was tend to his father's sheep. That's what they relegated David to because he was the youngest. They said, you know, oh, no, we don't think you're big enough. He was a scrawny kid. So we don't know, and what a lot of people don't know is that there were bears and lions trying to attack David's father's sheep. And when they attacked those sheep, David protected those sheep and killed the bears and the lions. That was his training camp. That was his training period. That was prepping him for what Goliath had. So when that 9'9" giant came up, he said, who is this uncircumcised Philistine that would defy the armies of the living God? Everybody else that had been in the army forever, they were afraid. You know why? Because the opportunity was too big. The opportunity was not too big for David. Why? Because he was prepared for it before it happened. So this is what I want you to understand. When you go to school, just like we got wrestling for you, coach often tells you, hey, you're not going to wrestle this week. We got somebody else in your place. And then you slack off during the week, you don't prep, you don't run, you don't lift, you don't grind like you're supposed to, and then the person who's supposed to wrestle before you gets hurt. Now you in the match, what happens? Are you prepared? No, because you weren't ready for the opportunity before it happened. I don't care what it looks like, guys. You have to understand, you have to have a vision. Okay, I want you to understand something about a true vision. A true vision is not seen with your sight, it's seen with your passion. A true vision is seen with your passion. So I want you to understand that before any opportunity presents itself, you have to be ready. It is ready to be prepared for an opportunity and not have one, but to have the opportunity and not be prepared for it. And I really want to take this deep here. I really want you guys to understand what's going on. Because as I look out here in the crowd, I see a lot of individuals. And see, being a motivational speaker, people say, hey, I just want you to bring a positive message. But I want you to realize that I'm looking at positive messages. I'm looking at young men and women. I'm looking at positive messages. I'm looking at parents who go through anything to make sure their sons and daughters have what they need. I'm looking at positive messages. And when you are a positive message, you have to understand the gravity of that situation. You have to understand who you will impact. Because everything you do in life leaves a message. The way you walk up to somebody for the first time and shake their hand leaves a message. The words that are uttered out of your mouth the first 5 seconds of the first conversation you have with an individual leaves a message. So in everything that you do, when you're being a positive message, I want you to be extraordinary in the way that you work. I want you to be extraordinary in the way that you listen. I want you to be extraordinary in the way that you lift weights. I want you to be extraordinary in the way that you coach. I want you to be extraordinary in the way that you parent. I want you to be extraordinary in the way that you love others. That is what a positive message is. Now, as a positive message, am I telling you that you can't fall? Of course not. You will fall. Am I telling you that you can't make mistakes? Of course not. You will make mistakes. But as a positive message, am I telling you that every mistake you make needs to be followed by you getting up and what you should go? Yes. Am I telling you that every mistake you make needs to be followed with why did I fall and not just who saw me fall? Yes. That's what I'm telling you. I'm going to tell you a story. We have something that we do every Wednesday. It's called Midweek Motivation. All right, we put out motivational videos every Wednesday to make sure to help people get over that hump. We do it every Wednesday. We just finished week 3. And as I was at work this morning, this lady came up and she said, hey, she said, I just want to tell you that today I'm going to sow. She said, I'm going to quit complaining. I'm going to quit blaming other people for my circumstances. I'm going to quit blaming where I came from, for my outcome. And she said, I'm going to sow. And those were the 3 messages that I gave on the video. And I turned around and I said, excuse me, do you understand how much that means to me for you to say that to me? I appreciate that. She said, no, I appreciate you. She said, I needed that. She said, my Wednesdays are the hardest days of my week. She said, I needed that. And I stepped back and I said, everything that I do is a message. I have 4 children. Every word that I say to my children is a message. And I've got 2 talkers. So you understand, everything I say, they are the ones who say in return. And if I want to make sure that they're raised as great young men and great young women, I need to be a positive message. Not because I don't make mistakes, but because I don't let my mistakes define me. And the last thing that I want to leave with everybody the only individual in this world that can put limits on you, the only individual in this world that can lead to your demise, the only individual in this world that can keep you from stepping into your purpose and being great is you. You are the only individual in the world. The great thing about this is that you don't have to ask anybody's permission to be great. You don't have to ask coach's permission to go run a couple more laps. You don't have to ask his permission to do that. You don't have to ask anybody's permission to be better than you were the day before. Don't compete against anybody else, compete against yourself. Compete against the individual you were 5 days ago, 5 hours ago, 5 minutes ago, 5 seconds ago. Compete against that individual. Be driven internal. I don't want you to be driven by extrinsic or external rewards. I'm not saying it's not good to have goals. It's to be driven by those things. But if you're driven by external goals alone, when somebody snatches those external rewards away, now it's driving. Now what is your purpose? What is your why now? If somebody takes away the money that you're seeking and you're no longer motivated, so now you let that external circumstance stop you. I want to tell you to live your life without limits. God has blessed you with all spiritual blessings in heavenly places. You are uniquely made. I consistently say that every time I speak because I want you to know that you are uniquely made. There is nobody else in this world like you. So if there's nobody like you, I don't want you to just be alive, but I want you to live. I want you to live in abundant fashion. And I want you to do everything you do with a spirit of excellence because you are excellent. Live your life without limits. And you will give people permission to do the same thing because you being a positive message will pour into their hearts. Again, I just want to thank everybody for this opportunity. Again, I'm blessed to be here. Thanks to Coach Huffman and the coaching staff. It's truly an honor. I just pray that you guys continue to move forward in life. And if you need anything you see in the street, please don't hesitate to ask. I'm all right. My name is Jonathan Rivers. Thank you. So cool.
All right, man. On behalf of Shaw High School and the rest of the program, we want to give you the certificate